Hi everybody, I'm Corinne Blackstone and welcome to my craft room. Before we get started, be sure to hit that big red subscribe button down below. Now today's video is a bonus one because there's a really great promotion going on at Creative Fabrica. So I wanted to share with you everything that's included in their all access subscription. It's just $1 for your first month. The link is in the video's description, so be sure to click through that link because that's the only way to access that $1 subscription. So I'm going to show you everything that's included and some of my favorite things about Creative Fabrica.
Whatever we do it just for fun.
If you want to take advantage of this $1 all access deal, make sure that you click the link in the video's description. If you don't, you won't be able to access this. So it's really important that you click through that link. But what's awesome about this is you can try it for just $1 for a month. And then after that, it renews at $19. It's normally $29. So you're getting a discount through your entire lifetime of your membership, and you can cancel at any time. They have over 4 million things on their site, so it's really great. We're going to go over some of the stuff on the site so that you can get an idea of everything that is included with your all access subscription. And like I said, for $1, you might as well try it for a month. If you don't like it, you can cancel, but then you can just keep it for $19 if you choose to. It's really up to you, but this is one of the sites that I use the most. So let's take a look at everything that we can get. When you open Creative Fabrica, this is what you will see first. You're going to see a page that just kind of has some recommendations for you. And it does seem to learn a little bit about like the things that I download. And it gives me a lot of things that are really similar. So it's really cool. And they offer a ton of stuff. So this is always a great place to start because these do change out from time to time. And you can actually like click these little buttons up here and it will change what it shows you. So you can kind of just click around and it'll change different things. Now, let's talk about everything that this includes. It includes the whole site. That's what's so awesome about it. So one of the things that I love that it includes is a commercial use license on everything. So anything that you download will have a commercial use license, meaning you can sell products that you make with the fonts, with the designs, with the sublimations, with the SVGs. If you make the paper crafts, you can sell all of that stuff. And there are so many fonts. Take a look at this. So I'm just going to click browse all, but they do have them in categories to make it easier for you to find what you're looking for. But what I love is they have ones that are listed as popular this week. Now, what's great about your subscription is let's say that we want to download the super adorable font bundle. We don't have to pay anything. It's included. It's completely free. I think that's great. And you get a ton of fonts in here. So there's a lot of things to choose from. And installing everything is very, very easy, but check it out. And what's great is you can preview your fonts. So let's say we know we want to maybe use one of these fonts. So I can just go ahead and type my name in and take a look. I can see all of the fonts that are in the package and say, maybe I want to use them. And so now I can just very easily download the package. But you can also view all of the glyphs. Now the glyphs are like the extra characters that are included with your fonts. So you can take a look and see everything that is included with them. And it's like a whole big listing. Now this one might not have a lot of the extra characters. So I'll try to find one that does because this one doesn't look like it has a ton of extras. So let's see if we look at a font that maybe is a little more swirly. Those ones tend to have some of the more extra characters. Like maybe this Madison one will have a few of the extra glyphs. So what you can do is kind of scroll down to the bottom and you can view all of the glyphs. This is one of the things that I really love about the site is because I can see everything that is included and it shows me all of the things that you get. So it's super easy to see everything that comes with these fonts. These are the extra glyphs down here that have all the pretty swirls. And I'll put a link in a video down below to show you how to use these glyphs, but you get a ton of them and that's not typically included with free fonts. But with your subscription, this is included. So it's really, really great. There's so many things that are included with your subscription. So all of the fonts. Let's take a look at some of the graphics. Now, what's really fun about the graphics is they have stuff for just about anything. They also have like some 3D SVGs for paper crafting. They've got little mini pizza boxes and shadow boxes and card envelopes, all sorts of things. But they have a ton of things that you can use for sublimation, print and cut. There's so much included. It's crazy how much you can find on here. And to be honest with you, some of the other websites have a lot of the same types of things, but they're not included in their subscription, so you have to pay for them. In here, it's included in your subscription, so I highly recommend taking a look and seeing kind of what's the same on sites to see which one you're going to get the better deal on. Now, they add stuff all the time. Like, some of the stuff is brand new. I haven't seen it yet. I'm excited to see some of the new stuff that they add. So I check back in these types of categories all the time because there's always something that I can use. They also have a craft category. And the cool thing about the craft category, they do have it broken down a little bit. But if you go to the craft club, this is a neat little section. You can request a design that you're looking for. So for example, let's take a look and see. So this person here, I would really love some SVG files of a Kangal dog. I have 2 and they're rare, so I never find the download. Well, a designer said, well, here you go. Here's some dogs. And you can vote on if you want the design or not. And the higher votes it gets, the more likely it is to be made. So like here, somebody wanted a Chihuahua similar to the pugs that created. So then somebody made this little Chihuahua mermaid. So there's lots of stuff. Like this one wants some kid clip art with different emotions, crying and happy. We've got vintage style postage stamps. So let's say that's something that you're interested in. You can simply just click, I want this. And the cool thing is it gives them a vote and it may get made. So that's pretty cool. And you can submit your own requests. So you just have to submit a design request and say, I would like to see a penguin wearing a tuxedo carrying a fishing pole. I'm not actually going to submit this. But you can just simply do that and submit your suggestion. And then they'll either create it or they won't, but it's really fun to be able to kind of request what you're looking for. And if you see something that you like you want to have this candle, just simply click on it and you can download it. It's all included and it's super easy to do. The other thing with the crafts is they do have craft designs, which some of them come from the craft club, but there are some that don't belong to the craft club and they come from other places. Now, this butterfly exploding box is something I've been dying to make. I just haven't had time, but it's really cool. And what's great is you can favorite items. So let's say I know eventually I want to make these butterflies, but I really don't feel like downloading them right now. I can just simply click on the little heart and it's saved into my favorites. And that favorites stays with you regardless of if you have your subscription or not. So you can always download these later if you decide to cancel. You just have to pay for them individually. They also have deals and discounts, so you can find a bunch of websites that offer little coupon codes for different crafters. So there are quite a few. They have added a bunch recently, so you'll want to go through this and check them out. I can tell you a lot of these websites are great. I've used most of them for things, so you can always find something fun there. If you're somebody who's into embroidery, you can also find a ton of embroidery files. So if you know how to embroider, I personally don't, but I think it's awesome. Like, it's such a cool thing. They have a ton of embroidery files. They have lots of categories to choose from and some really, really neat ones. I love some of these new Easter ones and these little gnomes. They're really fun. I have a friend who embroiders and uses this website and says these are all great files. She's never had an issue and really enjoys using them. Now, I'm going to skip over the classes really quick because I want to show you the tools. We'll come back to classes in just a few minutes. So there's a few tools that you get included with your All Access subscription. Font Cloud is one of my favorites because it's really fun. You can actually just load your computer fonts into it and it will show you the different fonts that you have. So if you wanted to type in your name, it's going to show you what your fonts look like with those fonts. You can choose different fonts. You can upload your own fonts, tons of options, but that's a really fun and easy little tool that you get included with your subscription. You also get Shape Cloud, and Shape Cloud is a lot of fun because you can take and add your own words and make your own shaped designs. So you've got like different shapes here. You've got like boots and all sorts of things and keys and locks. So if I click update changes, it'll change it and it'll put it into the shape that I just selected. So now I have all these little words into a lock shape. So it's really fun and you can download design. You are completely unlimited access to this, so it's really, really fun. It's a fun tool to use and a fun tool to play with. The next thing you have is the web font generator. I actually don't use this real often, but you can easily convert convert your OTF and TTF font files to use web fonts. Again, not something that I use, but a tool that is included, and for someone who uses it, probably pretty helpful. The other one, we've already gone over the Craft Club, but then we have the Artistry. And the Artistry is their craft blog. So they've got lots of different blogs that you can access. It talks about all sorts of things that you can make. There's all sorts of categories to check out. There are so many different bloggers on here, so you'll be able to find things that you're looking for. There's tons and tons to look through and to see, so you'll be able to find something that will help you create what you want to create. And you can also become a contributor. So if you are into blogging, this is a great way to get your name out there. Now let's go ahead and go back to the classes. Classes is a really cool thing that's included. Think of it like exclusive YouTube. And you might just see somebody that you recognize. So I do make classes exclusively for Creative Fabrica. These are classes that you won't see on YouTube. And I have made many, many classes for them. I've done everything from planner stickers to 3D shadow boxes. I also have a few sublimation ones up. And there are so many more coming. But what's great is that you can choose a class. Like this one looks really cool. Making beach themed cakesicles. I think this looks super fun, and they always are really good teachers. All you simply have to do is click enroll, and you can enroll in that class and watch it. And it's super fun to learn all these new things. There's lots of different teachers, and you can choose to follow the teachers. So I'm on there. You can follow me, and it'll have all of our classes listed in our profile. So it's super easy to access everything. So for example, Tika Williams here has made a few different classes, and you can access them all right here. So let's say you want to check out how to make your own Thanksgiving cookie plate. There's some wedding ones. So really, really fun. She clearly does a lot with baking, and as she calls it, Tika's snackery. So she has some really great stuff, but you can find a ton of the classes. And with that all access subscription, you are ready and able to enroll in all of them. The other thing that is also included are the bundles. The bundles are great. You can choose and download your own bundles here for free. They're all included. So if you see a bundle that you're interested in, let's take a look at this retro Easter bundle. If I didn't have all access, I would have to pay for this, but I don't. You're getting 22 graphics completely included in your subscription, and you don't have to worry about paying for it outside of your subscription. So it's a really, really, really great deal. Again, you can sign up for just $1 for the first month, cancel anytime, but it's $19 after that, and that's an incredibly great deal. It's one of the lowest deals I've seen them do in a long time, and honestly, I really do love this subscription. I use Creative Fabrica all the time for all sorts of things because they have so much to choose from. Their fonts are fantastic. They even have the Samantha font, which is super coveted and pretty expensive, but with your all access subscription, it's included. So that's something to think about if you are looking to get the subscription. Like, how many times do you download things that you pay for from other sites? Because this could really save you a lot of money in the long run. Again, you can sign up for just $1 at that link below, but you do need to use the link below because that's going to give you the dollar deal. Again, cancel anytime, no questions. You won't hurt my feelings, but I do encourage you to check it out, see what you think. I would highly recommend just checking it out, if nothing else, for that dollar. It's $1, and even if you download a bunch of stuff and you try it out and you don't like it, that's okay. Not everything is for everybody. If you guys have questions about Creative Fabrica, let me know. I have been working with them for a really long time. I think we're going on like 2+ years now that I have been working with them, between doing classes for them and I working together on their access subscriptions and stuff like that. So I really love them. I've gotten to know them very, very well over the last years, and they are really wonderful folks to work with, and they are super helpful. So be sure to check out the link down below if you want to sign up. I would love to see you and hear what you guys have to say about the Creative Fabrica membership. Let me know what some of the things that you want to download are. I would love to hear more about what you guys love. I hope that you guys had fun learning a little bit more about Creative Fabrica and hearing more about their $1 deal right now that they've got going for their all access subscription. As always, have a wonderful day and happy crafting!